Hey all, today we will model this part together. Let's close this one first and I will open a new part and we will model it step by step together. In the front plane, I create a sketch. The first operation, creating here a group of lines. I will give an angle, 45, here a length of 10, here 12. We close this one. We go to sheet metal, base flange tab. Direction, mid plane, and the width will be 15. Bending radius is 1. We click the surface and create a sketch. I will look from top. What we're gonna create here will look like something like this. A line, one more line, and we close the section. Maybe some of you now confused how I create this arc. Let me do again. I start with a line, and then I come to this point without clicking anything. Program going to give me an arc, and then later I will automatically have my line again. Now some tangency. Control is pressed. I gave tangency. These are equal. In fact, we can do like this without clicking to anything. Make symmetric. Then I will close this section. So here my angle is 30. Here I have a height of 12. Here we have a radius of 4. Then I will create holes. I select 2 circle, make them equal. The diameter is 4. We close sketch. Sheet metal, base flange tab, merge result active. We have this nice section. I will put chamfer. Chamfer will be 0.75 and here 2 small radius. Here 0.5, let's say. First part is ready. Let's save it. I will create a new folder and then say pp1. Let's continue pp1, pp2. Now I'm going to create another part, the other section. Top plane, I create a sketch. Here I have a rectangle with center. Place it here. Give a dimension of 30. Here 15. Then I will pick a line, come to the center and continue a bit. Select 2 of them. Control is pressed for construction and then after equal. Then I pick a circle. Again. Control is pressed to circle is selected. We made them equal. Their diameter is 4. This distance is 10. So the total pitch is 20. Surfaces, sheet metal, base flange tab, 1.5 millimeter thickness is there, and we close this. We're gonna create an edge flange. Flange is here. We're gonna edit a flange profile. This will be 8, and then we will say back, and then this height will be 10. We will here activate custom relief type of round. Flange position will be material outside, and we are good to go. Now I will define a radius. In fact, I will fill it here. Fillet type is the full round. For each section, we will select one of the three surfaces, and we will click it. At the end, OK, we will get this one. Here I will create a sketch. Then I will find center. Here I have got a 3mm section, circle. Extrude cut, link to the thickness. It's good. Front plane is selected. I go to mirror face plane automatically selected. I will select this flange, I will select the surface, and I will select the hole. So respective features will be selected from here. And then I will make a mirror, and I got the part at the other side. Chamfer for 0.75 here and here will be given. I activate fillet. I will give here some radius to the edges, 111, and then we close, which is good. And we close this one, we say PP2. Now maybe we can create an assembly already and start to invite our parts inside. PP2 and PP1. PP2 is fixed. We right click and say float, and then I will select origin of PP2 and origin of assembly and give a mate relationship. So it is again constraint. Now what I'm going to do, PP1 is selected, front plane and front plane of assembly is selected. I give this relationship. Say bottom will be here, constraint, and only this distance will be free. Okay, we can build next steps. We will create a new part, and in the new part I will open a sketch on the front plane, a circle which has a diameter of 8, and then a line, and then another line. Something like this we will make. Here I select two objects, give a tangency. Here I will trim unnecessary parts. Here I got 35. Things a little bit changed. Here I have 5 like this, 5 like this, and here I have a 15mm. Sorry, 15mm. Yes. What is missing is just this tangency. Tangency is there, in fact. Sorry. We will do it this way. We will give an angle 170 and a point from this point and construction geometry, and I will make this 2 is parallel, and then the constraint is done. I will give later on my radiuses. Let's create here a 3mm circle, and we can remove this part. We close this. Sheet metal base flange depth 1.5mm is there, and then an edge flange to the other side. Now let's say it is 7.5. Later I will measure here to here, and then we will understand. Measure 7.5. Yeah. This surface is selected. Features is there. Mirror active. Body is to mirror, and then we got this part. First a fillet of 10. This 2 edge. If I enter again, click the enter, I'm going to get an same command again, and now I increase the value of radius to 15. I will create on the surfaces sketch something like this. We will make, select two of them, construction geometry, and then now here perpendicular, here perpendicular. Nice. And then from here to here a line. Sorry, we will say them you are equal as well. We missed that. So here I have a 12 millimeter distance. Yes. And in this point, I will create a circle. 2.5. We close this. Extrude cut. Through all. Let's save this. PP3. So we got now 3 parts. I will go to assembly. I will invite PP3. And now I will give some mate. Here. Here you got the surface. Yes, it looks nice. Yeah. We need to continue. So then I will create the shaft here first. It's a simple part. Front plane. I will start like this. Something like this. And close it. This will be a construction geometry. Right click. Select chain. Mirror. And mirror above will be the surface. This line. Sorry for my bad English. We got here a 15. We got here a 1.5. So I would like to have diametrical dimensions. So I add here a line. I convert it to construction geometry and I click this point and this is 2.5. Now everything works with diameter and this is 6.75. We close this. We make revolve. We got something like this. On the top plane, I will create a sketch. From origin to this, I'm going to create a line. So simply it will touch to our outer circle. We close this guy. Whole wizard. I will have here a thread which will be metric 3. Position will be somewhere on the surface. Once it's done, I will select my point or 2 point and I will say to program cut for me these guys through all and we say OK. At the end we get this shape. Now we need a chamfer. Let's make small chamfers. The surface, this edge. Somewhere behind also should be an edge here. You don't need to rotate and we get this. This part will be PP4. So now we go back to assembly and we bring that PP4 here. So guys, when we normally model some things, we never get a full set of drawings. So we start like this. Each time you make your assembly a bit complex and you see your parts in the same environment. I see a lot of people starting bluntly, just things till the end and then assembling. It's not how it in the real life happens to things. This is not true. So first coincident. This is the way how we're gonna model, guys. Each time a little bit more complexity. So it seems we model some things wrong. That's a good chance to show you some things. in new folder, I will say this toggle clamp. Now right click, edit part, and this guy should be changed. I remember this should be 13, and then we will close sketch, and we will close editing, and then update. You see, still we are not in the right place. We're gonna measure again, evaluate. What was it? Measure from here to here. This 12. Edit part, edit revolve. 12 is good. Rebuild and close our sketch. It's good. It's a nice chance that we made some mistake and we correct in the same environment. It looks nice. And by the way, if the dimensions for you very small, you can just like multiply by 2 and give all values 2 times bigger. Then you will have a bigger clamp. So we need to make our road. I open a new part. On top plane, I will create a sketch. I will start like this, continue a bit like this, straight, like this, and then something like this. So in this line, I will create another line, convert this to construction geometry, and I make things symmetric. So some dimensions quickly. Here we got 45. Here we got 19. Here we have 12. Here I think was 8. Here I will say you are 60. And I will make this 2 equal. Control is pressed. We can extend like this, but no need. Fillet. Fillet will be 2. Yes. Yes. This fillets will be 4. This fillet also will be 4, and this one also 4. We made a quick sketch. We close it. In the white plane, we create a sketch. In fact, we don't need to create a sketch, but this is an old habit. Before it wasn't like this in SolidWorks. Now, Swap allows you to create a circular profile already. So we select everything, it looks good, and we say OK. I see here a little collision. I would like to make it a bit different. I would like to say 65. Maybe then I do not get that one. Yes. And now I will make this fillet 1.5. And I get this nice shape. I create here a chamfer. And I will go to features, thread, select this edge, metric 3 here. Let's see the profile. Profile should be mirrored. I will create an offset, so thread will be a little bit offsetted to but the other side. And here I will make, let's make 25 then, or 22. Yes. This looks also nice. And we will make the name PP5, part 5. And then I go to SC, assembly, PP5 needed here. Good. Select this surface. We select this and we give here a concentric dimension. And I will do some more. And I will select, in fact, this one from plane selected. made selected, and I will give some dimension here. I will say you are 6. Okay, it looks good. Now I will give a tangency to the surface. It is tangent. I will give another tangency to this surface. This is also good. So we close made. I got some strange behavior on my computer. It's very slow. Let me remove these tangencies. It seems program has some difficulty with those guys. Yeah. Then I can change display state. This needs to be defined. I understand. So this should be always an yes, perpendicular situation. Yes, it's good. So now some mates. Not that face. This face to here. And this face to here a tangency. Yeah, it should work better. Yes, almost there. We have here rivets. I would like to have rivets, and then we will complete the handling area. So toolbox, then and it should be in the pins, rivets, semitubular. I think this was the option that we need to use. Size 3, length 5 it says, but let's keep it how it is. And then I will invite to my assembly environment. I will say you are here, and I will invite it one more time here. It looks nice. Okay, we are only missing one part, and which is this handling part, that plastic front plane sketch. I will create again same kind of sketch we have created for handling. Was something like this, right? This was 8. This was 35. This was 5. Okay. Little bit controlled way. Let's make it. It's getting crazy here. Here maybe first 15. Here 170. Here 5. And this tangent, what was missing? This connection. And we will make both equal. In fact, parallel as well. I made parallel before, I think. Parallel should be same. So here 35. And we had radius values. Let's make them here. Here 10. Here a 15. This is now our base. We will keep how it is. We will create on front plane sketch. I will make an offset of everything here. Select chain 0.5. But only this one happened, and then we convert. Let's get rid of this bastard. here I will define some length, 25. This is my base sketch. I will make an offset 0.5 to every side, and base geometry will be at construction geometry. And I will make a length of 15 to plane 16. Because the thing was 16, in both sides I will add 0.5 millimeter. And yeah, maybe we need to know one thing. What was the radius here? 2.5. So we will have 3 radius here. Fillet. Here 3 radius. We close this. We look normal too. And we will create 2.5 millimeter offset. 1.5 millimeter material, I mean the metal, and on both sides 0.5 this, and 2.5. So we extend those guys, and we close this area, make vertical, close this. Extrude cut, both sides. We will give a radius 0.5. So it is good. Shell 0.5. And then I will save it here, somewhere random. Toggle clamps, assembly, components, 8. So guys, I will select this one, I will select the surface, I will say 0.5, I will say again 0.5, and I will say here also again 0.5. It's like a sleeve. And let's make this a red part. Right click, part 8. Yes. It looks we have some little issue, but I'm not sure where it's coming from. Let me take a section here from plane. I don't know, but something should be corrected here, it seems. But I will not bother us a lot with that now. And it's completed.